Hey guys, Juming here. Today I'll be reviewing some new CDs I got, so yeah, let's get started. Starting with Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, released in the year 1975. So, saying this album is a masterpiece is truly a understatement. This album is amazing. In fact, there are no proper words to describe how good of an album this is. If you heard this album, you know what I mean. And this is literally my favorite Pink Floyd album, so you can't go wrong with this album. So jumping straight into the tracks, the first track being Shine On You Crazy Diamonds, part 1 to 5, which is actually my favorite Pink Floyd song. Welcome to the Machine, such a amazing song. Have a Cigar is kind of a rock and roll, pretty hard rock song. It's really, really good though. Wish You Were Here, probably one of the most recognized or greatest Pink Floyd songs ever. Like, if you just say Pink Floyd and just say two songs, most people will say like Wish You Were Here and Comfortably Numb. So yeah, Wish You Were Here. Also the title track is very, very, very nice. The acoustic guitar picking. And in my previous video, I did do a Wish You Were Here ukulele cover, which is just horrible. You know, as I said, as I titled it, like my horrible like ukulele skills. Yeah, it's pretty bad. If you want to check it out, just check out my channel page and you'll just find it. It's probably my third video now. Also, the album ends with Shine On You Crazy Diamonds, part 2. So, this is part 1, part 2. There's actually 9 small parts, but in an album, it's basically separated into part 1 and part 2. So, yeah, such a amazing album, and I am so fortunate to get this as a original Canadian pressing, which I always wanted. I do not like the original, US pressing because it's just not as detailed as this Canadian pressing, which includes Pink Floyd Wish You Were Here, this font right here, and also this guy looking up, and just this more zoomed in photo. It's just so much of a better album in my opinion. Yeah, this is released in the year 1984. The CD, not the actual album. The actual album is released in 1975, and it includes all the lyrics, some photos, some more photos. Also, this dude. I'm not sure what this dude is doing. It looks to be he doesn't have any arms, or the arms are just transparent. Or legs, and legs. He does not have any legs. Like some Pink Floyd photos or just designs, you probably have to search it up because sometimes they have two meanings, and what you think is probably... There's always like a different side to thinking things. So, yeah, sometimes Pink Floyd designs are just kind of confusing, so I like to search it up, and yeah, Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, my favorite Pink Floyd album. Moving on to the Simon & Garfunkel, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, released in the year 1966. So this is also a pretty well-known Simon & Garfunkel album. Many would say their third or fourth most favorite Simon & Garfunkel, despite Simon & Garfunkel only having 5 albums. Their discography is incredible, so this is a great album to add to my Simon & Garfunkel discography. So yeah, great songs include Scarborough Affair / Canticle, which is actually the title track, believe it or not, because Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme are lyric from the song Scarborough Affair / Canticle. So Homeward Bound, also a very good song. The 59th Street Bridge song, Feeling Groovy, also a pretty weird song, but I like it. For Emily, Whenever I May Find Her, very, very nice, like, vocals by Art Garfunkel. Such an amazing job with the vocals. 7 O'Clock News, Silent Night, such a beautiful song. Just, like, literally one of my favorites off this album. And, yeah, this is released sometime in the 80s, I'm not sure. This is a original US pressing. There are no Canada pressings, but this album, the CD, is distributed in Canada, so it basically counts as a Canadian pressing. So this is Simon & Garfunkel, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme booklet. Yeah, it contains like the thoughts of some of the songs by Ralph J. Gleason. I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, but that's the name right there. A long script about Simon & Garfunkel songs, their history, track listing, and yeah. Simon & Garfunkel, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme. Moving on to one of Simon & Garfunkel's most popular albums, Simon & Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. So this is also one of my favorite Simon & Garfunkel albums, and I think it is an improvement from Simon & Garfunkel, Parsley, Sage, Rosemary, and Thyme, which is an album they released before this album. This is actually Simon & Garfunkel's last album, released in the year 1970. Great songs include the title track, which is actually my favorite Simon & Garfunkel song, Bridge Over Troubled Water, Al Condor Pasa, or Al Condor Pasa If I Could, Cecilia, very good song, So Long, Frank Lloyd Wright, also a pretty good song, The Boxer, such a amazing guitar solo by Paul, and amazing vocals by Arthur. And that's basically it. And also Bye Bye Love is also a pretty good song. That's the CD. The booklet contains all the lyrics for all the songs, which is really cool. It's written in this tiny font, so it's kind of hard to see. But yeah, that's basically the point. There are just lyrics for all the songs. Yeah, Simon & Garfunkel, Bridge Over Troubled Water. Moving on to Rod Stewart, Every Picture Tells a Story, released in the year 1971, I believe. I'm not really sure what year this is released in. If I take a look inside the booklet, it says this is, oh well, it's not in the booklet. It says on the CD, okay, on the CD it says 1971 Polygram Records. On the back it says 1973 Polygram Records and 1984. So I know the CD is released in 1984, but I'm not sure exactly when this album is released. Probably in 1972 if I had to guess. And great songs include Every Picture Tells a Story, Maggie May, Mandolin Wind, and Reason to Believe. Maggie May still remains one of Rod Stewart's most popular songs. It's also one of Rod Stewart, personally one of my favorite Rod Stewart songs. As the CD, the booklet, as I looked through before, it's pretty simple. Yeah, Rod Stewart, Every Picture Tells a Story. Moving on to one of the greatest albums of all time, Michael Jackson, Thriller. Unfortunately, I didn't get this album as an original copy released in 1982, but this album is a 25th anniversary edition, and it does contain bonus tracks, which I'm very pleased. And this album itself just has so much amazing songs like Thriller, Beat It, Billie Jean, Human Nature, The Girl Is Mine, and Wanna Be Starting Something. It's also a very good song. And yeah, there's nothing really that much to say about this album because it literally says on the front cover, the world's biggest selling album of all time. So probably a lot of you heard about this album, and a lot of you guys probably know Michael Jackson. So, I don't have to say that much about Michael Jackson. Has a very nice picture of Michael Jackson on the back of the CD. Has the CD in this nice gold / kind of, I don't know what this color is. It's not really gold. It's kind of light brown, if I had to say. Light brown gold, brownish gold, or something like that. It does contain all the lyrics, which is really nice. So yeah, The Girl Is Mine is actually with Paul McCartney and Michael Jackson. So that song was really cool. I did get this at a secondhand store for $2 actually. This booklet's not in the best condition, but the CD is kind of in okay condition, I have to say, but pretty good. It's a very good album. Michael Jackson, Thriller. Moving on to Sean Colvin, A Few Small Repairs. And a lot of you guys probably don't know because I never put this album in any of my reviews. I didn't get this album recently. In fact, I got this probably like a couple years ago, and this album I just really loved, but I just didn't decide to review it for you guys because it's just not that famous of an album, or just not classic like the other albums though. But this album though, it does contain a lot of good tracks like Sonny Came Home, Get Out of This House, The Facts About Jimmy, Suicide Alley, and that's about it. It's a very good album, and I just never had a time to review it for you guys. Released in the year 1996. This is also a Grammy winner. Two of these songs are actually in Grammys 1997 and 1998. The first two tracks, actually. And yeah, It has this weird cover with this three-eyed woman, a few small repairs. Maybe that is the repair, but I figure if you had 3 eyes, that wouldn't have been a small repair. That would have been a pretty big repair. And yeah, it contains all the lyrics, which is very nice. Yeah, Sean Colvin, I really like her songs, and yeah, I just finally decided to review this album with you guys. This is not really a review, just I went through the disc and just show you guys some history about this album. And yeah, Sean Colvin, a few small repairs. Moving on to Eagles, the greatest hits, their greatest hits. This is the volume 1. I do have volume 2, which I reviewed in the past. And volume 1 had a lot of their earlier songs, as you can see on the CD, 1971 to 1975. So it is a pre-Hotel California era. So yeah, songs like Take It Easy, Witchy Woman, Lying Eyes, Desperado, Tequila Sunrise, One of These Nights. They're not a bad song on here. I really love Eagles songs because they're kind of like country and rock, and it's just kind of in between those two, and I really like Eagles songs. And yeah, I like how they're written, and yeah, all the instruments, and it's just done very simply. It's not overpowering the songs, and it's just done perfectly. And Eagles, definitely a great band. You should check out the Eagles. Nice. The booklet, as I flipped through before, not that much information. Yeah, Eagles, their greatest hits. The last album I have for you guys today is Bruce Springsteen's greatest hits. And I do have Bruce Springsteen, Human Touch, Born in the USA, and Tunnel of Love, but this is just basically a compilation of all of Bruce Springsteen's greatest songs and most well-known songs like Born to Run, The River, Born in the USA, Dancing in the Dark, Human Touch, of course, Streets of Philadelphia, how can I forget? It's actually my favorite Bruce Springsteen song, Streets of Philadelphia. This is a pretty inclusive, it contains like most of the well-known Bruce Springsteen songs. And yeah, if you're just heard of Bruce Springsteen, this is a pretty good compilation to pick up. It has most of all Bruce Springsteen's best songs, and yeah, I never had a chance to listen to this album entirely, though I did listen to a lot of these songs. And I think they are arranged very well, and it's great for beginner listeners who maybe just heard of Bruce Springsteen or just maybe started listening to Bruce Springsteen. Great. Bruce Springsteen's greatest hits. So yeah, that's all the CDs I have for you today. And make sure to comment down below if you want any, like, me reviewing one CD, like maybe like Wish You Were Here, maybe Simon and Garfunkel, like one CD at a time, and just reviewing that album and just reviewing all the features, all the great songs. And yeah, if you want that kind of video, comment down below which album you want me to do. Make sure to like and subscribe for more videos. Make sure to subscribe, especially because we are so close to 100 subs. Just 20 more subs to go, and yeah, like and subscribe. Bye, kiddos. Have a great day.